This one here really takes a lot of time by the time you edge it. Edge it in the shrubs. They're trying to hold to a 2-week schedule, but the problem is that by the time 2 weeks goes in, or the edges are breaking over, where you have to almost hard edge it and string edge it, and then they haven't put in mulch, so they want the same thing there. You got a hard edge and string edge. The line ain't that great on it, but then you got to burn out the beds. I didn't do all the shrubs because I did some that were real bad, but basically it's on the 2-week schedule. It's becoming a little bit more work than I need to maybe get it on weekly. All right, I'll be back. So yeah, obviously I'd like to pull down here and be closer to my work, but there's a high probability, and I know these people's schedule. I don't know why they're not out to church already or whatever they do on Sundays, because that's why I schedule it when I do. If I don't park where I'm parking, then there's a high probability that red truck's going to back up right into me. So these are the things you got to think of when you're doing this. It's all about mitigating risk, and even if you don't care about your truck, you don't want to be tied up waiting for an accident report and all this other BS. And besides that, I'm having a lot of trouble with the police misstating that you can't park on the streets to do service work. Now, in that case where on the other video where somebody backed over my trailer, they were backing down the highway at 35 miles an hour going half a mile to their buddy's house in reverse for a stunt. There's no question that was an illegal activity. But when you park on the street day after day after day and cops drive by you and they don't say anything about it, that sends some kind of ambiguity about whether or not that's an illegal activity. So in one hand, it's no question it's an illegal activity. And on the other hand, it's something that if it's not legally allowed, it's something that they're permitting on a daily basis and not even saying anything. So in that case, why would they rule against me and basically say that I'm equally at fault and threaten to give me tickets for parking on the street and all this other stuff to try to get me to not push the issue after we finally got the guy's car pried off of my damn trailer? All right, that's all I got for this one. But now that I'm looking closer, the blue car is actually in the freaking grass, so I don't even know what I can do. All right, I'll check you later. So that blue car moved out of the way, so I got it done. It's very small, but they were leaving out, and I don't know. If they're going to church, they sure have changed the dress code, I can tell you that. But either way, they were out of my way to a degree I can get it done, so that's all I care about. I'm going to head to the next one. I don't weed eat every time, and since I'm having a little bit of a rough day, I skipped on that weeding around all those cypress trees and stuff. Still a little wore out from yesterday. I'm running the big truck you saw in yesterday's video. Here's where the zebra lives, and he's got a donkey buddy, but now there's a horse out there right now today. Let's see. But up here is the donkey, or the zebra. Somewhere. Oh, he's way off over there. And the donkey's with him. So, yeah, it's pretty nice out here. It's like an island. Pretty big island, actually. I like the pastures in the rural area. It's a nice little break. And that lawn was all sit time, pretty much. So that helps make up for that first one where it was like so much handheld work with the edging and the trimming the hedges and everything. So I like to mix them up like that. All right, I'll get back to you later. So I got in off the lawns. I had a problem with the one I was supposed to do. The chainsaw was in the big truck. That's the problem with switching out trucks. Well, one of the chainsaws. Actually, both the chainsaws were in the big truck. The Still and the Echo. So anyway, yesterday I had a guy, and I've gotten better about this. I can smell a trap coming from a mile away. He asks, "Oh, were you at home?" No, I was fighting traffic to make it to the store before they closed, and then I was going home after that, and that's what I told him. "Oh, well, when you get home, will you be there for about an hour?" No. I'm not going to get locked down. I'm not going to have somebody pin me down. I'm not going to make a verbal commitment. Hell, if it ain't raining, I might go out on another lawn. Or I might check Craigslist and find out somebody's giving away a Hustler mower. I'm not going to pin myself down. He wouldn't tell me what he wanted. You know, I was like, what is this about? What is it about? Oh, well, I just got to talk to you. You know, it's like, he's like, I got another job for you. It's like, okay, that's fine. Tell me about it. No, I got to talk to you about it. I'm sorry. I ain't got time for that kind of, you know what. So I've been there before. And the way it works around here is when you make an appointment, a commitment, or anything like that, it's always one-sided. You're obligated to stay there. Even if somebody's giving away bricks of gold down the street. And you find out because you go on Craigslist when you get in a house. But no, you're supposed to stand there and wait for an hour that turns into an hour and a half or more. You know, and then almost today when I texted the gal about cleaning up that limb where I didn't have the chainsaw. "Oh, are you out mowing?" she asked. Texted me back. I'm like, yes, but I could smell the trap coming. So I said yes, but I wasn't going to do it until tomorrow and coordinate it with some other stuff that was in the same area. So I got myself out of that because I knew that if I said yes and everything, she was going to like meet me for a payment or something like that. And yeah, I want to get paid, but I don't want to exempt myself from getting paid for 3 other lawns that I could have got to if I wasn't standing there waiting on somebody. All right, well, I'm going to get the big truck unhooked off of the landscape trailer, hooked to the dump truck, get my ladders and chainsaws, and I got to go do a tree job. And then I'll be able to get back on the lawns tonight, hopefully, if this tree job doesn't tear me up too bad. All right, have a good one. I had to go get a taller ladder. There's a mailbox on the other side, and those cedar limbs carry a lot of weight. So basically, I'm going to try to get all the way up there and top it all off before I drop it. And there's a cable line that runs right through the middle of it. So I got to go get my big ladder. I'll be back. So I'm back at the house and I'm getting frustrated again. I didn't want to take this tree job to begin with. When you get up in the tree, you can see that there's nowhere to drop anything. One side is you got the street, and it don't even look like it wants to go towards the street. and the other way there's a mailbox, and the other way there's utilities, and right through the middle of the trees is a stupid cable line. So anyway, I'm so frustrated right now, I just want to kick myself because I climbed a big ladder, the one that broke and I fell from the earlier videos. And then I got up there on top of it. And of course you can't use the middle leg, so now it's just a lean against the tree type ladder. The 16-footer. So, and I see how it's bent from where I landed on it. And the center legs broke off. Anyway, when I got up in there, I was realizing that them branches coming down were going to kick me off that ladder. I don't have a decent pole saw. And it comes out that the best way to do it would be to take the bobcat with the tree puller's jaws on there and clamp it and cut it below the clamp, and then lower the tree out of the power line, the cable lines, in a controlled fashion. But then I've already been over there twice. I hooked up a dump trailer. To do that, I got to pull this truck forward, run that bobcat off, change out the attachments, put it back on the trailer, drive back over there for the third time, get the damn thing down on the ground, then cut it all up, drive back over with that truck, get this truck with the dump trailer, go back to pick up all the limbs and finally get paid. And I don't know about you, but I was past $200 worth of work a long time ago. So people don't get it. You know, they don't get it. They look at it, oh, it's not a very big tree. Well, when you get into it and you figure out how to do it safely, because who wants to get busted up with busted ribs and everything this time of the season and put yourself out of, you know, I can go out and make a couple $100 in the first 2 hours on lawns. So I don't know. The problem is that these requests always come from customers, and I don't know. They think that you should do it for them because you mow their lawn. I don't understand it. I can't be efficient changing hats out like that. So yeah, I'm just frustrated as hell. I really am, because I said I'd do it, and once I said I could do it, now I gotta freaking lose $500 probably with the time that I lost doing this stupid little freaking tree job. And what amount of money I could have made just staying on lawns. So, you know, I don't even want to go on and say anything more. I want to say a lot more about it, but you know, it won't age well. So I'm just going to stop right there. Y'all have a good day.